Were you surprised by the number of photos of Bill Clinton in the Epstein files, and can you commit to their full release by the end of the year? Some of the victims were protesting that too many of them were redacted.
I know there are a lot of people that are angry about all of the pictures of other people, but I think it's terrible. Look, I like Bill Clinton. I've always gotten along with Bill Clinton. I've been nice to him. He's been nice to me. We've always gotten along. Respect him. I hate to see photos come out of him, but this is what the Democrats, mostly Democrats, and a couple of bad Republicans are asking for. So they're giving their photos of me, too. Everybody was friendly with this guy, either friendly or not friendly, but he was around. He was all over Palm Beach and other places. The head of Harvard was his best friend, Larry Summers. And Bill Clinton was a friend of his, but everybody was. I actually threw him out of Mar-a-Lago. And as a person that was in Mar-a-Lago, I threw him out. This is Mar-a-Lago. It's the hottest place I think it's the hottest place in the world, but it's the hottest.
It's honestly surprising to see how dramatically Donald Trump's stance toward Bill Clinton appears to have shifted. For years, Trump publicly criticized the Clintons, especially in connection to photos and allegations tied to Jeffrey Epstein. Yet now, he claims he has always respected Bill Clinton and even says it bothers him that Republicans are targeting him. At one time, Trump led Lock Her Up chants at rallies and consistently attacked Hillary Clinton. He frequently referenced Epstein-related controversies and pointed to Bill Clinton's appearances in photos connected to Epstein, which fueled public outrage and calls for transparency, especially since many documents were heavily redacted. Now, however, Trump is taking a noticeably different tone. He acknowledges the public anger surrounding the Epstein files, but insists he has always gotten along with.
Yeah, well, as you know, this is a controversy that just won't go away for President Donald Trump. And after this week, this latest kind of tranche of 20,000 pages from the Epstein estate revealed new communications, personal emails of Jeffrey Epstein. Everyone combed through it, including Democrats, who highlighted 3 emails in particular regarding President Donald Trump. But in those files were several other names. And so we see President Donald Trump now trying to kind of change the narrative, control the narrative here, specifically for his base that doesn't want to let this Epstein controversy go, despite him urging Republicans and his base that it's all a hoax. So President Trump in this Truth Social post is now suggesting that this is another Russia scam. He's referring to previous investigations that looked into,
even describing him as a friend. Trump has also stated that Epstein was widely known in Palm Beach social circles and claims he eventually banned Epstein from Mar-a-Lago. For someone whose political brand was largely built on criticizing the Clintons, this shift represents a striking and unexpected turn. Clip 2. The controversy surrounding Jeffrey Epstein continues to intensify. This week, President Donald Trump found himself back in the spotlight after the release of approximately 20,000 pages of documents from Epstein's estate, including personal emails and communications. Lawmakers and media outlets began reviewing the material, and Democrats quickly highlighted 3 emails referencing Trump. However, many other prominent names were also mentioned in the documents. In response, Trump attempted to redirect the narrative, urging his supporters to dismiss the controversy as another political hoax. On Truth Social, he compared the situation to past investigations, calling it a Russia-style stunt. Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton publicly accused the Trump administration of withholding Epstein-related documents and blocking full transparency. She demanded the release of all files and called for public testimony, alleging a cover-up. Given Epstein's notorious reputation, anyone associated with him faces immediate scrutiny. Trump responded swiftly, asserting that he had been completely exonerated and insisting that the Clintons, not him, were the ones facing serious trouble. Yet in an unexpected twist, during an interview with NBC, Trump stated that it bothered him to see Bill Clinton being targeted. He even said he likes Bill Clinton and has appreciated how he was treated by him. This statement surprised many observers, given Trump's long history of attacking the Clintons during his 2016 campaign and beyond. At the same time, Republicans in Congress continued pushing forward with plans for the Clintons to testify under oath before the House Oversight Committee on February 26th and 27th regarding their connections to Epstein. The situation carries significant political implications. By calling former presidents and their spouses to testify, Congress may be setting a precedent that could eventually apply to others, including Trump himself, if political control shifts in future elections. Trump's critics argue that his recent defense of Bill Clinton reflects concern about that possibility. Supporters, however, view his comments as strategic rather than contradictory. Regardless, the timing has raised questions and intensified debate. As the scheduled testimony approaches, national attention is building. The outcome could reshape the political narrative for both the Clintons and Trump. Whether this proves to be a calculated move or a political misstep remains to be seen, but the controversy is far from over.